So much is fake in the movie business, but the armorer's job is as real as anything gets. And the armorer on Alec Baldwin's film is Hannah Gutierrez Reed. You may have heard that she's just 24 years old and that her father, a man named Thel Reed, is a legend among movie armorers. You may not have heard that she's speaking out for the first time today and saying that the blame for what happened on the set of Rust falls squarely somewhere else, namely the producers. Through her lawyers, she released a statement, and I want to break it down with some help of some very smart and experienced people. Stu Brumbaugh is a Hollywood veteran. He's the key grip from Hannah's first and only movie before Rust. And Randy Zelin is a criminal defense attorney, a former prosecutor, and an adjunct professor at the Cornell Law School. Gentlemen, welcome to both of you. Thank you for joining me. I just want to mention that Hannah expressed condolences right off the bat. And her lawyers declared that she is, quote, devastated at what happened. And I want to go on and read a little bit more from what she says in, well, her lawyers say in the statement. Hannah has no idea where the live rounds came from. Hannah and the prop master gained control over the guns, and she never witnessed anyone shoot live rounds with these guns, and nor would she permit that. They were locked up every night and at lunch, and there's no way a single one of them was unaccounted for or being shot by crew members. Hannah still to this day has never had an accidental discharge. The first one on this set was the prop master, and the second was a stuntman after Hannah informed him his gun was hot with blanks. So, Stu, let me just ask you off the bat. It's just hard for a layperson like me, who doesn't spend time on a film set like you, to not feel as though she's deflecting the blame onto other people there, which is just as unfair as maybe putting all the blame on her. How do you feel about that?
Well, working with Hannah, and I've kind of said this from the onset, everybody's looking for a villain. Everybody wants these sound bites about what happened on our film and applying it towards the film Rust. Hannah is, she's 24 years old. She's inexperienced. We all are aware of this. We had some unannounced discharges on our set where they misfires or whatever, or not necessarily misfires, but just shots that rang out for no reason. I think they were motivated by something, but they were not announced. So the protocol was certainly broken. I wasn't on the movie Rust. I can't say what happened. I don't know who was in charge of the firearms at that point, where those firearms were sitting, how the AD gained access to them. But I will say that there is never, ever in our industry a reason to have fully functioning live ammunition on a movie set, ever. In my 20-plus years in this industry, there's never been a need for it. So as far as her placing the blame, I think there is more than one person that's culpable here. I've tried to come forward and say, look, in this industry, we're working with these shoestring budgets over the last few years, and all of our departments are being hamstrung. We're working more hours. We're with less crew, and it creates these dangerous environments. And in this particular situation, we kind of saw this building up, and it wasn't, and it may not have been with Hannah, it may not have been in a Western, it may not have, been necessarily a feature film, but the recipe has been there. It wasn't a matter of if it happened, it was a matter of when it happened. I can understand where Hannah's coming from, because she really was overwhelmed on this movie from what I'm understanding.
Well, and you're not wrong. Let me just read a little bit about what Hannah says about being hired. Hannah was hired on 2 positions on this film, which made it extremely difficult to focus on her job as an armorer. She fought for training days to maintain weapons and proper time to prepare for gunfire, but ultimately was overruled by production and her department. The whole production set became unsafe due to various factors, including lack of safety meetings. This was not the fault of Hannah. So Randy Zelin, as a lawyer, I suppose you see this differently. I get what Stu is saying, but culpability by law is culpability by law. I can see that she's saying the producers, AKA Alec Baldwin and the other producers on the set are more culpable than she, but that's not the way the sheriff and the DA look at it, is it?
Well, certainly the first piece of advice I would give her and her lawyers is shut your mouth. You can only talk yourself into trouble. I think the point is here, there's a legal issue and a practical issue. As a practical matter, and having been a gun owner, you don't hand a gun to someone without checking it. If you think that there are no bullets in the chamber, you check it before you hand the gun over. And it's very easily done with a semi-automatic weapon. So that's point number one. Point number two is, if you're under too much pressure, if you can't do your job properly, the same way I explained to my students today in class, if you have an unreasonable client, you quit. If the client's making you do something that you don't want to do, you quit. As an armorer, if you can't get things done, if you can't protect the people that you are entrusted to protect, you quit. Because if you don't, this is what happened. Now, from a purely legal standpoint, we have to distinguish between different forms of liability. There's negligence. Negligence is you put your head down and you don't realize that the light changed from green to red. Reckless is you know that the light changed. You don't mean to hit anyone, but you're going through the light anyway. Intentional is you go through that light because you want to hit someone. So there are a few crimes that call for negligent conduct, meaning I didn't realize that what was going to happen happened. But in New Mexico, there happens to be culpable negligence in a homicide situation. Do I think anyone will be charged criminally? No. Do I think anyone should be charged criminally? No. Civilly, there is going to be hell to pay. But again, if I am the armorer on this set, shut your mouth.
You know, it's interesting. You look at it almost like an airline pilot. You know, the company, the airline wants you to leave on time, and you're the pilot, and you can tell the company to, you know, bug off. My plane, I'm not happy with it, and I don't like what's going on. And if you don't, you know, the pilot gets in trouble. Stu Brumbaugh, thank you again. Really appreciate you taking that time. And Randy, you're going to stick around because I've got another story that I need your legal expertise on. Do appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.